Thank you for your time for reviewing my project for human factors in AI. I will be discussing making stock trades fast, compliant, and aligned in the invest with the investor risk tolerance. The agenda includes task analysis, key tasks for AI-driven solutions, insights for simplifying trade flow, user experience design, privacy considerations, ethical considerations. For the task analysis, what we wanted to do, or what I wanted to do, is discuss a platform that could help financial advisors who has maybe a handful of high net worth investors or hundreds of investors with various amounts in assets under management to capitalize on fast trade executions. A lot of people are watching the stock market now. They want to purchase stocks that may be fluctuating in price. They want to do it now, but they're not thinking about their risk tolerance. When a person starts to invest with an advisor, they complete a form which is called a risk tolerance questionnaire. It is up to the advisor, not necessarily the investor, because they're handling a lot of things on emotion, but it is up to the advisor to make sure that that person's trade request does coincide with their risk tolerance. Let's say someone who is retired or is older and is going into a very high risk stock. They should be kind of cautioned about that prior to that trade being made. Usually, when someone is in retirement or living off of a certain income or want to live off their dividends, they're usually invested a lot in bonds, which are paying them a monthly or semi-annually dividend. Whereas someone who is new to investing, who has a long time to enjoy the highs and lows of the market, can usually withstand great risk and great fluctuations in the market by being 100% totally invested in the stock market. So, the importance of a fast trade execution is capitalizing on those opportunities, the consequences of delays in those trades, and to have an efficient trade system. You also have to ensure that there is compliance with financial regulations, as well as personalizing trades for the investor's risk tolerance. Key tasks for AI driven solutions would be data collection methods. How the data is collected is very important, whereas it's also important to have diverse data sources and a comprehensive market view. Also, you need to look at risk assessment techniques, understanding risk levels of the investor, aligning with the investor's tolerance, and improved portfolio management. Within this particular project, you'd also want to think about an automated trade execution with the speed of transactions. Rapid transactions significantly reduce the time required for manual trades. Minimizing human error, which is huge. If a client asks for 100 shares to be sold or bought, with human error, they can purchase 10 or sell 10 or buy 1,000 or sell 1,000. So human error, it could definitely be minimized, as well as optimizing trading conditions, where it means that trades are executed under optimal market conditions, maximizing benefits for the investor, as well as maintaining regulatory compliance checks with automated compliance integration and reducing violation risks. That can include also real-time user notification, which are market change alerts, compliance requirement updates, enhanced decision making, as well as quick response opportunities. Insights for simplifying the trade flow would be automating data collection and analysis with the speed of trading processes, minimizing manual input, and accurate decision making, as well as improving decision making speed. The importance of speed is essential in trading to capitalize on market opportunities before they disappear. utilizing up-to-date technology, which can access real-time data, enabling faster and more accurate decisions. And real-time data access will empower investors to make informed choices quickly, improving their trade performance. You also want to enhance the user experience. The importance of the user experience is critical in ensuring trader satisfaction and retention, and trading platforms have an intuitive design where users can navigate the trading platform easily, and responsive systems empowers the user to engage effectively with the trading platform, no matter the device that they use. The user experience design. There could be some type of dashboard design for market trends and trade recommendations, where you would have real-time market insights, personalized trade recommendations, which can make the user have informed decision making. Real-time alerts and trade opportunities and compliance checks to enhance trading strategies, as well as compliance assurance. Key user experience considerations would be user inputs, which allows the user to interact easily and effectively with the trading platform, feedback loops, which would help the user understand their actions and outcomes, and transparency in the process. Ensuring transparency builds trust with users, making them feel informed and confident with their trade decisions. We also have to understand privacy considerations. Sensitive data handling and protection is pertinent with a trading platform, because that investor or that advisor has access to someone's very sensitive data information. It's essential for maintaining trust of investors and stakeholders in any organization to maintain data protection. There also needs to be a robust security measures. Organizations must implement strong data protection measures to safeguard personal and financial information from breaches and leaks. We also have to think about regulatory compliance with various regulatory bodies such as the SEC, FINRA, GDPR, and CCPA. We also need to think about data sharing policies. Those policies need to be clear, transparent, and give the user trust in ensuring that they feel secure sharing their information, as well as be compliant with any regulations. There's also ethical considerations. Ethical and potential bias. You need to make sure that, again, they have the importance of clear policies, transparency and trust, and compliance regulations. Some ethical considerations to consider in trading would be historical bias, which can distort trade patterns and predictions. Past performance of the stock market is not predictive of future returns. You also need to think about the data quality issues may lead to unfair trade recommendations. Algorithmic bias may favor institutional investors over retail. Institutional investors just basically mean large investors who are basically investing for like 401k plans, things like that, versus retail, which are individual and clients who have an advisor and they trade maybe once or twice a year just to rebalance their portfolio. Also, we also have to make note that ethical AI requires fairness, accountability, and always transparency. In conclusion, with this particular trading platform for AI, it should have efficient trading practices, which would implement fast and compliant trading practices, which would be essential to meet the investor's needs and regulatory standards. It would need to leverage AI solutions, which can enhance trading strategies and improve decision-making processes for investors. Focus on the user experience, which would ensure that investors can navigate trading platforms efficiently and effectively. And last, privacy and security in trading is critical to gaining investor trust and compliance with regulations. Again, thank you for your time for reviewing my video submission, and I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much.